Please help to me reach 1,000 subscribers. Sometimes it isn't the fight or the tears that end a relationship. It's a single quiet sentence that detonates everything. For me, it was the truth finally slipping out of my mouth after months of pretending everything was fine. I'm not happy. Those 3 words had been echoing in my mind for weeks. One evening, while we sat on the couch eating cold takeout like we always did, I finally said them out loud. Ethan didn't even lift his eyes from his phone. He just shrugged and mumbled, "Then go be happy without me." That was it. No confusion, no concern, not even a flicker of emotion. Just a dismissal. Like my feelings were an annoying interruption to whatever TikTok video he couldn't pause. I stared at him, stunned, chopsticks halfway to my mouth. I repeated myself, slower this time. "Ethan, I'm really not happy. I don't feel loved anymore. You barely talk to me unless I force a conversation. You don't see me. You don't even try." He laughed under his breath, still scrolling. "Okay. You said what you wanted to say. What do you want now? An award?" That shattered something inside me. We had survived 6 years together. Cramped apartments, late-night study sessions, job losses, burnout, everything life threw at us. I stayed by his side when he lost his job and fell apart for nearly a year. I carried him when he couldn't carry himself. But the man who once held me in the kitchen at midnight and played anniversary playlists with tears in his eyes, that man wasn't here anymore. The stranger on the couch didn't even flinch when I said I was slipping out of love with him. So I did something I never thought I would. I packed a bag and walked out. No dramatic fight. No accusations. Just leaving. My coworker Ella offered her spare room, and I accepted it with shaking hands. Living there felt strange at first, too quiet, too kind. I started therapy, hoping it would help me make sense of everything. The first few weeks nearly broke me. I cried in the shower, stared at my phone waiting for a message from Ethan that never came. "No, I'm sorry. No, I miss you." Nothing. Guilt took over next. Maybe I'd overreacted. Maybe I should have tried harder. My therapist, Claudia, was the one who grounded me. "You didn't leave because of one night," she told me. "You left because you've been lonely for over a year." Still, doubt lingered like a shadow, until I checked our shared streaming account. Not on purpose. Just habit. There was a new profile. Babe Red Heart Heart. At first I thought it was a glitch. Then I opened it. 5 seasons watched of the same romantic series I had begged Ethan to watch with me for months. My chest tightened. Something felt wrong, horribly wrong. I checked our shared cloud storage next. He never changed the password. And tucked inside a folder titled Work Docs was the truth. Photos, videos, date nights, beach trips. A boomerang of them kissing under fireworks. One picture was stamped just 2 weeks before I left, the night he claimed he was stuck at work. The woman was gorgeous. Confident brown eyes. Curse. A dazzling smile. But her beauty wasn't what crushed me. It was Ethan's expression. He looked alive. Joyful. Free. Happier than he'd been with me in a very long time. In that moment, everything made sense. He hadn't pushed me away because he was numb. He pushed me away because he already had someone else. I confronted him with a single text. "How long were you seeing the woman from the cloud folder?" He replied immediately. "I wasn't cheating. You checked out first. I just didn't want to argue anymore." He didn't even deny it. Just flipped the blame onto me like it was effortless. That night I cried harder than I had since I left, not because I missed him, but because I realized how long I'd been loving someone who saw me as replaceable. Ella sat beside me and whispered, "You walked out because you were unhappy. Turns out he was already gone before you were." A week later the final blow hit me. A photo on social media. Ethan and Babe, her real name was Nicole, engaged. Engaged. Less than a month after I left. At first, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she didn't know about me. Then I saw an older post of them cuddled on my couch with my throw pillow, dated 2 weeks before I moved out. She knew. That was when I decided I wasn't staying silent. I didn't attack anyone. I didn't air dirty laundry. I simply posted a photo Ethan took of me 5 months earlier on my 30th birthday, smiling, glowing, hopeful. My caption. Wild how I was planning a wedding with someone who was planning his with someone else. Here's to choosing peace instead of pretending. My inbox flooded instantly. Friends, coworkers, mutuals, all shocked. Some admitted they'd seen Ethan with Nicole but didn't want to interfere. And then Nicole messaged me herself. "You should have let him go sooner instead of clinging to something dead. He didn't love you anymore. Move on." I didn't answer. I didn't have to. I simply screenshotted it and sent it to Ethan's mother, who had always adored me. Let's just say their engagement celebration hit a sudden, unexpected storm. Sometimes walking away feels like breaking yourself apart. But once the truth rises to the surface, you realize something powerful. You weren't losing a soulmate. You were escaping a lie.